from like the Parklands, like around here, you know the neighborhood. So when I was writing this, I was thinking about this neighborhood because I grew up in this neighborhood. So I thought about the things that I loved as a kid about this neighborhood and the things that I still see that happen around here. So these parklands, where there's a beach street, but there are no beaches filled with sand. There are dilapidated houses lying dormant for no one to call home. Some say the devil himself lives here, but I'm offended by that because this is where my spirit is from, where legends are made like the greatest of all times, where people like Muhammad Ali, Lyman T. Johnson, and Milburn T. Maupin were homegrown. There is life here. Maple trees bloom and there's a pool of water in the center of a park named for a tribe of Indians, Algonquin. It runs along Cypress. People gather in that place. The children chase one another and swing on monkey bars while adults entertain themselves with a game of kickball on a warm Sunday afternoon. There's a train that sounds all hours of the day that makes people late, but sometimes we should be grateful for that pause because sometimes in a neighborhood like mine, you don't know who or what is waiting on the other side of the tracks. But there is love here. It's found inside and outside of an elementary school that runs between Hemlock and Catawba. It's the grand divinity that wraps this community like a garland around the Christmas tree. There is laughter there, and youth. Hugs and smiles replace frowns. Urban renewal replaced the race riots of the 60s, and this corner of the earth began to breathe again. There is undetected greatness hidden behind the resilience of the people who occupy this space. In this little patch of heaven that we call the West End of Kentucky, where some people are lucky to make it out alive, there is substance here. On every other street, there's a corner store, our church. Faith is grounded here. People believe. The Parklands, where the prayers of Big Mama is all the protection that we need, where our neighbors are family. This is our village, and it takes us all to make it succeed. Where mamas work 2 jobs, and some of them also go to school, that gracefully raise their babies as they offer themselves up as the sacrificial lambs for their families. But there is greatness here. Portable basketball rims line the curbs of many streets, and kids stop traffic just to play. Smoke from the grill rolls through the air as loud music flows from backyards where people are getting together. There are rows of houses that line streets considered as microcosms of safe places. Some days when there's no food at home, there's a house in the neighborhood somewhere willing to offer you a meal. Tall swings hang from oak trees, and little girls in pigtails and pleated skirts with skin tones of an olive hue smile as the breeze of summer kisses their cheeks. There's a sense of belonging here. Where back in the days there was a Coup Cup house at the end of the block. Boys played tag, kickball, and skipped rocks. Girls giggled at the boys and hopped on their chalk outlined homemade hopscotch. And Big Mike would pull up in the big yellow school bus and summon us with a toot of the horn. We scrape up our corns and run to get candy, chips, and snacks. Memories were made here. There is brilliance here. There is deliverance here. There is an undying hope that feeds off the need to let the world know. Hashtag, we exist. The Parklands. It's not a wasteland. There are seeds in the ground here waiting to be grown. And all we gotta do is water them.